Welcome back to the Training Camp Roundup, brought to you by Ford, Brad Sham and Mickey Spagnola. And may I say, a great improvement over Brian Baldinger. We've got Sara Eckert with us with the Whataburger Feature of the Day, a look at the only position in camp that's uncontested, and it's wide open.
That's right, and the Cowboys actually have turned their hopes to David Buehler, a second-year guy who last year led the NFL with 29 touchbacks, but he hasn't kicked a field goal in an NFL game, and he hasn't had any formal training. So the Cowboys brought in kicking consultant Chris Bonio.
You know, I feel like a whole nother kicker since I started working with Chris. Technically, we worked on my left foot. I used to have a little hitch step. I used to have a jab step. Took that completely out. You know, the less moving parts, the better. I used to watch the snap back. You know, I used to watch LP fire the ball back and then find my spot. I just look at Matt's hand now.
Although considered raw, Buehler did kick 2 years in high school and 2 years in college at USC, and so far the team is pleased with his progress.
I think you can ask any of the coaches and the players around here, what do you see different? How's David doing? And I think they'll tell you, give you a positive reaction. His ball flight and ball strike is so much cleaner and purer than it was last year.
Buehler has kicked consistently in training camp, but he's not quite where Bonio wants him to be.
Occasionally he'll get a little bit timid on a kick, but for the most part he comes through with authority and he's striking the ball well.
In addition to mechanics, Bonio is stressing the mental aspects of the kicking game. His main philosophy is to go 1 for 1, for Buehler to not look at past or future kicks, but to put all of his focus on that one kick at that one time.
He is competing with no one in this camp and everyone in the NFL. Sara Eckert with our Whataburger Feature of the Day. Before we say goodnight, a reminder that Cowboy fans have a chance to come to the stadium on Tuesday night, August 10th for the Silver and Blue debut, and it's a free open practice.
5:30, parking lots open at 4:30, and get this. No, the gates open at 4:30, parking lots open at 1:30. That's a long tailgating on a Tuesday.
That'll be a very busy Tuesday, and this has been a very busy Friday. Have a great weekend. Mickey and I will be back to see you same time tomorrow on our next Training Camp Roundup, brought to you by Ford.